Months after the last death row inmate in Tennessee was executed, lawmakers and advocates question if capital punishment is the right fit for some criminals.
News Channel 5's Matthew Torres reports a proposed bill could change the future for murder suspects if it passes.
And if that bill passes, it would exclude a suspect from being sentenced to death under two requirements. First, if the defendant had a previous medical diagnosis with one of these severe mental illnesses, including schizophrenia. The second, that person must have been in a psychotic state of mind at the time of the crime.
Is it ethical to put someone to death that doesn't know what they do when they kill someone?
It's a question Senator Richard Briggs is asking yet again. After failing by one vote last year, he reintroduced a bill to keep the severely mentally ill from facing the death penalty.
It's no different than if you had a diabetic or someone that had a heart attack that's driving down the street, they pass out and they go up on the sidewalk and hit and kill someone. A medical illness caused them to kill someone.
Prosecutors would still be able to seek the death penalty, but before it reaches trial, the judge would hear testimonies and determine if it will be a capital case. If convicted, the jury can give the maximum sentence of life without parole.
The person is not going to a hospital. They're not getting out of jail. They're going to prison.
Advocates like Sarah McGee says the bill is a small extension to a ruling that already protects people with intellectual disabilities. To her, it would help save taxpayers money. An American Bar Association report says Tennessee could have saved up to $1.9 million in 2017 if it had a severe mental illness exclusion from the death penalty.
You would use that money to prevent tragedies like this from happening in the first place. More mental health beds, more resources for law enforcement to get folks diverted into treatment on the front end.
I personally have strong concerns about this bill.
Coffee County District Attorney Craig Northcott argues the diagnoses are so broad it would effectively eliminate the death penalty. He says it's already used limitedly and carefully and only when appropriate. The decision, he says, should be up to jurors.
It is dangerous to isolate that one factor, the mental health of the defendant, away from everything else involved in the case.
He also believes this bill could be unconstitutional.
It removes the victim from the equation, and it would then violate the rights of that victim protected under our Constitution to be heard as to what the appropriate sentence should be.
But advocates argue it will help victims' families get closure faster. It's a hotly debated topic amid big cases this year that could be affected. Matthew Torres, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Matthew. The death penalty affects a small percentage of people. Nearly 200 people have been sentenced to death here in Tennessee since 1977. The American Bar Association says out of 67 cases, 15% had a severe mental health diagnosis. This bill is different from the insanity defense because it is broader.